What's up, guys? Brian here. Just wanted to do a little video and show you guys how I installed a hydraulic cylinder dampener for my tilt deck. As some of you guys know, about probably about 2 months ago now, I think it was, my old hydraulic dampener got messed up because one of the pins came out somehow, and it was dragging on the ground, and it just blew a hole in the bottom of the hydraulic cylinder. What's up, Chris? As a matter of fact, I'll just take you guys over here and show you what happened to the last one. I think I still got it. I think I kept it just in case what I was trying wasn't going to work out. So let me show you guys the carnage of what happened to the last cylinder on this tilt deck that I bought. See, I know I still got it. I think it's over here somewhere in my scrap pile. Anyways, what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to on this? Shoot, it's not over here. Thought I had it. I got my other cylinder just laying here. That's from the dump truck. Thought I had the other cylinder. It must be at my grandpa's house. Lunch break. Nice. Wish I had lunch. No rest for the wicked. Anyways, I'll show you what I did and how I installed this. So I took the original cylinder to like probably 4 or 5 different hydraulic places, and every single one of them was like, oh, that's a custom, we can't get you one of those, you know, it's gonna be like a few $1,000s. And I'm like, seriously? For a simple hydraulic cylinder, $1,000 or more? You know, they're talking like, I think one guy quoted me $5,000 for this. It's like, dude, I didn't even pay that for the trailer. Come on now. So I went on Amazon and I bought this cylinder right here, right? Now what I did was, this was a $120 cylinder, right? Now the old cylinder, it didn't have a hose. All the fluid was exchanged inside of the cylinder itself, right? But this was a cheap one off of Amazon. And, you know, with cheap things. So here's one of the obstacles I had to overcome, right? These plugs were so deep, the threads didn't start until about here. None of the fittings that any of the hydraulic places had would start right here. So I just got a normal fitting and just welded it to it, both ends, right? And then I got them to make me a hose. So I'm out about probably $200 for this whole setup. Maybe 206, because I think that metal was about $6, and then maybe a few bucks in the pins. So that was the existing mounting bracket, and there was the other existing mounting bracket. But the problem so the other cylinder collapsed smaller than this one, and it also extended just a hair shorter, right? So I had to make this custom mounting bracket, basically. So what happens is hydraulic cylinders are very simple. Basically, the fluid's in this end or it's in this end, right? Depending on where, you know, it is. So right now, all the hydraulic fluid is in this part of the cylinder, right? And then when it goes down, the fluid goes down and pushes this cylinder rod back up in here, right? So that's how that works. So one of my other challenges that I kind of ran across was, I don't know if you can see right there, but when this trailer is down, it's very close to the top. And I mean, probably like a ½ centimeter away from that top right there. So we got that all figured out. So without further ado, I guess what I'll do is I'll show you guys. I'll jack the trailer down, or jack, you know, flat, and then I'll release it so you guys can see how fast it drops. I'm gonna set you guys, actually I'll just hold you. Got the new welder out. That thing rocks. This particular tilt deck is so heavy, I can't just stand on one end and, you know, have it go down. Unfortunately, I have to use this high jack. So let me show you what I mean by how close this cylinder is. Let me get it up just a little bit higher, but still low enough that I don't have to go underneath to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let me show you what I was talking about on the clearance. So it's getting closer. As the bed goes down, it gets closer on that top corner of that cylinder. Let's keep going. I would have done an in-depth video on how I installed this cylinder, but I've been having problems with my GoPro. For some reason, if the battery is not 100% charged, it as soon as I press the record button, it goes to a black screen and doesn't record anything. So very frustrating on that. Okay, let me show you. We're almost to the top. Okay. Now we got it on the top. Here's what I'll do. Don't need to real quick release this thing so you can see the dropping speed. Is to thread that in here. The way this trailer works, see there's a little pin right there. That's almost impossible to see. There, now you can see it. There's a little pin there that catches that. That's what holds this whole trailer up. Okay. Now what we'll do is I'll unthread it so you can see how fast it drops. Now, keep in mind, without this hydraulic cylinder, how fast it would drop as well. Let's see if I can get you guys stable. There you go. Right? So still pretty quick. Still pretty quick. Part of my problem is there's a little bit of air in that cylinder. I got to figure out some way to bleed the air out of that, and then maybe put a thicker fluid in there. I just used power steering fluid. Power steering fluid is a type of hydraulic fluid, just so you know, but it's really thin. So that's why the speed is what it is. If I put thicker fluid in there, you know, like gear oil or say, then it'll go a lot slower. But at the same time, filling that thing with gear oil is almost impossible. Like, it is such a pain. Like, just filling it with because here's what my problem was. I was in a hurry and I welded these 90s on before I filled it up with fluid, right? So once you have those 90s on, it's really hard to fill up. Just keep that in mind if you ever do your own. But anyways, guys, this is the tilt deck, and we finally got that fixed, so now it doesn't slam. It moves pretty quick, but it doesn't slam as hard. So And I'm probably going to change that fluid for something a little bit thicker to slow the transfer speed of the fluid itself. Anyways, guys, don't forget to pound that like button, pound that subscribe button. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods down in the comments section, so I can get to know you guys a little bit better. And a little bit of news is the duplex still hasn't sold yet. We're still waiting for the real estate agents to close the deal, which it's been going on for like a month now. It's really starting to irritate me. When I was welding this trailer up, I burnt my thumb. I wasn't wearing gloves, and a piece of slag just landed right on my thumb. Oh, dude, that burnt so bad. But whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Anyways, guys, catch you on the next one.